So it's the Library from Scratch Season 2, Number 3. We're still Christmassy in the library. It's the last day of term, and I'll also just quickly show you the book tree this year. It's just turned out a lot better than last year, as you can see. I made the base a lot narrower, and I built it up more gradually, so I think that works quite nicely. We did possibly need a few more books, I think, so I probably need to do some more weeding. No, not really, there's not a reason to weed. So yeah, that looks really nice, and we have some really positive comments about the way the library's looking. Also, just generally, I think there's a really nice positive vibe in here. I just noticed at break and lunchtime, with the kids coming in, they're a lot more independent the way that they're working here, and the way they interact with each other, the way they're getting on with what they need to get on with. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way the library is at the moment. I think my main thing at the moment that I'm finding frustrating is just trying to get other classes in, even just the English classes, for getting the kids to pick a book to read. We're not there yet, so still working on that. The main thing I've been working on the last couple of weeks is the school magazine. Although it's very student-led and it's student articles, student editors, you do need an adult to kind of push it along a bit, make sure things that happen. I made it quite clear that we really had to make the deadline, and this had to be published this week. So we've published it in paper form, and the library paid for that. I think it's really important that the library is seen as the library is a creative space, a place where things are produced as well as consumed. So I was quite comfortable with the library paying for that. We have done it in paper, but we've also published online as well. So it's available on. I made a Google site for the magazine, and the PDF of the magazine was uploaded into a thing called Issuu, which is issuu.com, where you can make a PDF into a kind of magazine type thing and embed it into a website. So that looks really nice. And then we put that along with a feedback form. So we get some nice feedback from the students saying what articles they liked and what they'd like to see next time. So although it's quite a thin issue, I think it's a really positive start, and I think next time we're going to have a lot more contributors, and people really seem to want to get involved. So I'm hoping that will actually come to fruition. So that's probably the main things. Before I go, I will just quickly. Oh, I forgot to say, Library Camp. Library Camp was a couple of weeks ago in Birmingham, in the beautiful new Library of Birmingham, and I did pitch a session about the digital literacy MOOC. So there is still interest in that, and I'll be working on it over the winter break. I do tend to find day-to-day, I tend to be doing day-to-day things, like cataloguing and helping people and all that kind of stuff, and that kind of long-term thinking I just can't do at the moment. There's just too much other things, so it's a really holiday job. And also thinking about the staff PD and how we can work with that. I've got all my digital literacy team pretty much done as well. So that's my thing for next term. Before I go, I will just quickly show you my lovely advent calendar, which the kids have been opening every morning. It's all books from the Bodleian Library, and that's from our local bookshop, Jeff and Neil. Okay, I will sign off now. I'll say have a lovely festive season, and I will see you in the new year. Have a wonderful Christmas. Goodbye.